Maybe this is just going off into the void and isn't actually working. That would not surprise me with my luck with the internet. So, welcome to part 12 of my Danganronpa live stream, where we will be streaming Danganronpa and trying to solve the murder of... We don't even know what the murder is. Or if it's even a murder, if it's even someone alive. Because, like, there are lots of things we just don't know, and I'm confused. In a good way. This game likes to do that to me. Alright, so load... yes, load that one. Give me a second to share this. Continue, yes. Copy link. Yeah, because we got this thing? Whatever it is. What? Yeah, that's not Kyoko, I think. Something on the... And okay, wait. We have this key.
So
that's a different key, though. And that wasn't. Yeah. To the data.
What? I see. So, in other words...
Wait, I want to see what else is in the body. Okay. So we have the biology lab, but yeah, that was locked, so... Okay. Yeah, still no sign of the actual, well, Monokuma or whoever's controlling him. Oh, hey, hey Slaya, how are you doing tonight? Yeah, actually, people watching. I think we did that one. We have the headmaster's room. Yeah. So I guess he locked it? Yeah, trying to remember what happened, because Sakura's the one who broke the lock so that we could get into it. Oh! Then what key did Kyoko steal? Oh, this is good. Wait, what?
In other words...
Wait, what does Toko say? You wanna do it, Toko? I'm so not happy about this. What does he to say?
okay.
Wait, come on, Tina, I thought you were nice to me. Whatever. I'll make sure I still have him. Oh boy. Looking.
What?
The monitors?
What?
Yeah. There's a
So
motor.
that's it.
Huh?
It's all clear now.
So is that the mastermind that blew up? Okay. Sue's line is dead. That seems like... No, it can't be that simple. So Kyoko killed him, maybe?
Whoa! How about that? That's enough.
Yeah.
Naturally.
But whenever there's no doubt, that means you should doubt.
But... Such ignorance.
I'm telling you!
So we have a computer right here. Do we find where he controls the Monokuma, or she does? That's not how you get into computers.
What?
Yeah, well, it looks like a TV, which looks a bit older.
How about that? You know?
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
You know?
Wait, Quantum Leap? So is he gonna try hooking up the TV? That'd be cool to see what we see. Hina. Coco.
What's your problem?
Hero.
You know?
Wait. Why is the camera in here, though? So we have this... So I guess he has a door.
Yeah.
Oh, I appreciate there still is.
What? What the heck?
Wait, what?
What the heck? Come on. Huh?
That's just very super. But how is...
Well...
So unless it's like broad... Are we on like a reality show? What? Huh? Yeah, what he said.
Could it be?
Wait, Monokuma? How are you... What?
Actually.
Huh? Huh?
What?
Hi, Monokuma.
What?
Of course.
How are you alive again? Where's this shit?
Well now. Shing!
Huh?
Let me out!
Unbelievable. Yep.
I mean, yeah.
Well now. Hey,
What? What the heck?
Okay.
Huh?
So,
What the heck?
unbelievable. Thrills, chills, kills!
so,
Extreme!
so I was right. They're on that reality show. There's something. Yeah.
But that's... Oh, no!
Phew! Of course!
So how did he hack the TV waves?
Hey,
Okay, yep, reality show, ultimate reality show.
What are you saying?
Actually, yes indeed.
This can't be!
Yeah!
Yeah, because there's all the channels. How did?
Of course.
Here's a little.
A body has been discovered. After a certain amount of time, which you may use however you like, the class trial will begin.
Huh?
It's the Monokuma file!
But
Heart-pounding excitement! I can't wait!
so,
I'm sick of this.
Stop talking.
huh?
What the heck?
Was. I mean, yes.
Quiet.
But
That's right. Huh? Stop talking.
Yeah. So. Huh? Yeah. This is a crazy murder because they don't even know who it is or anything. So we have the knife. I think that's the knife that they used. But shouldn't there be blood on it? Is that Toko's? Yeah. then how did they get up there after they were stabbed if that's what killed them? And we have the body itself. We have so fake nails, plus there's the whole Shan Kyoka didn't have that, did she? Oh, okay. There's also the sprinklers that go off at 7:30, but that wouldn't matter. She's wearing heels. Okay. Can we get Jack to help? Why? Oh, okay, Wong's missing.
Yo! Huh? But... What? Conspiracy!
I think there might be some number symbolism here or something. Hina, do you have anything valuable to add?
Okay.
So do you go like up here and then pass out and die?
Mysterious.
Yeah. So it's 9 now.
You know?
Hey, it's something. About...
So in other words... Naturally. In other words... That's right. What?
There's a camera here. Can you like rewind the camera and see what happened? We got that. We have the giant plant. Get the guy that's gonna play a role later. Are there things missing? Wait. Did someone move the body up here? Okay. So, I mean, we have fertilizer, it looks like. With a pickaxe. With a lawnmower. And then, ooh.
In other words, that's right.
Yeah, so we got that already.
Okay.
And Toka is staying away from the body. Yeah.
It's all clear now.
What?
Just give up. What? Goodbye.
Wait, come on! That area. I mean, I want to check out the data room because there might be something in there. Since I'm on the way, I might as well. And then we have the TV. Okay, so yeah, nothing in here that we haven't already seen. So head back to the second floor, see if Kyoko's in that secret room. But does Monokumi... Well, I mean, he'd have to know who the dead body is. If anything, by process of elimination by knowing everyone else. But I thought... What place was he supposed to go then? The, no, not the store. Didn't... What place am I supposed to go? Nurse's office? Probably nothing in here. Yeah, nothing weird. And the fridge. So you check the data room. Yeah, I'm not sure where I'm supposed to go. Wait, maybe the room where those other bodies were? And that's what happened in the previous round of this death game? Maybe? Yeah, I'm confused. Yeah, 'cause I went in there, but there's nothing new. It's Headmaster's room. Alright, so... nothing new here. It's a biology lab, so check that. I'm confused where else I'm supposed to go. Because we checked that, so the cherry blossom place? Or no, the Monokuma in the gym. Probably? Maybe? I don't know. Where am I supposed to go? Head downstairs. What time is it? Okay. Yeah, I might not have time to do the class trial tonight. Probably do that tomorrow, though. Maybe we do an afternoon stream tomorrow. No, I don't want the art room. I think. Yeah, the other question is, like, was Monokuma caught off guard by whatever, like, temporarily killed him at least?
You know? Huh?
Okay. So now we go back up to the 5th floor. They need an elevator. Or a quick jump. Actually, can I do the quick jump? That would be good if I remember that a while back.
Let's go.
Alright, then it's just Byakuya. It looks normal. What's this?
What? It's certainly possible.
In the dojo. So, I mean, okay, we have our bed, which looks normal. Her bathroom. And then Byakuya.
What? Come on.
It's true.
Yeah.
What?
Under her sheets?
I see.
Okay. A soldier! Well, that's something.
I see. Naturally.
Found it! What? What? Hey, come on.
Should
What?
even I.
Of course.
Did we? Huh?
Hey, in other words, yes, indeed.
Mukuro Ikusa, the 16th student, the one they call. Watch out.
Why?
Huh? Yes, indeed.
Okay.
Well, now. Hey,
Huh? So, could that... And her nails.
What? Such ignorance.
Yeah.
That's right.
Uh-huh.
It's certainly possible. What? It's all clear now.
Okay.
So, in other words... Let's go.
Yep. So, oh, the locker's over here. Yeah.
I see. Very strange.
Yep.
That's right.
Arrows?
I see.
Unless they took the tarp out, had it like washed.
Very strange. Why? What?
The library.
Let's go.
Okay. Okay.
I see.
I mean, yeah. Okay. Oh, okay.
What?
The wolf? The tattoo on the victim's hand, so that would be that that other girl. Alright, we'll have time for the trial. I don't know. Let's see how long this goes, because I need to go at 10 Eastern. Let's see.
Time is utterly silent, and yet it constantly it damages us little by... Anyway, so...
That's right.
Unless Kyoko and the other person are the same person, there's like a split personality like Toko. That would explain a couple things.
Hey.
What?
Monokuma?
Why?
Could it...
Come on.
In other words...
What?
Is that right?
Shing! Ah!
Indeed.
Let's go.
But
Yeah. What?
Correct.
Ah.
That's right. Whew. So... However... Wrong. In other words...
just a second.
Yeah.
Makoto. It would seem... Goodbye.
So that means she didn't do it? Or she did and now has to like deceive us, but she also probably doesn't want us all to die. I don't think, and she seems to be thinking that Makoto needs to also live through this.
I can't wait! I can't wait! Thrills! Check!
Alright. If chapter 5 is this weird, what's gonna happen in chapter 6? Yes, I almost forgot to know why they came after 5. Don't judge me. Alright, let's do this.
Let's begin with a basic explanation
Okay, good, I can pause
of
part
the
right
class trial. If you can figure out who, then I'll punish everyone. Okay, what?
Well then, let's discuss the specifics of the victim. First, we need to clarify
It's Kyoko. There's no other
But
explanation.
Kyoko's alive!
Kyoko's standing right there.
No, that's a ghost.
But she has legs and stuff.
Well, that's just... She's like the latest evolution in ghost technology.
there's a limit to how much ridiculousness I can tolerate.
So Byakuya would not like Twin Tails.
So I just have to prove that the corpse isn't Kyoko, right? Then let's compare Kyoko's...
Her traits?
I got it! I'm talking about her glove.
In that case, I think it would be helpful if...
And would you happen to know the answer?
In fact, Monokuma told me.
Oh! You know,
They probably just got burnt up in the explosion.
It's like the Phoenix Wright or Phoenix. Yeah, I actually have not played
I'm
Phoenix
not
Wright.
convinced.
Also,
The
good
ghost
evening,
is
Echo
just
Wolf.
like to fool us.
Okay. I mean, couldn't like Kyoko take off her glove to prove that's not her?
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Why did I have to prove this?
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a ghost.
the dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely Kyoko.
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko there is just a...
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up and...
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely...
Dang
This
it!
entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Okay, then prove the dead body wasn't.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves. Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion
Hit the button.
is idiotic.
That Kyoko. Okay, then prove the dead body was.
They got burnt up in the...
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No.
Shoot!
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it. Prove she's not a...
The dead body was.
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing... Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
How fast? Yeah, I'm trying to get to the... I know what I need to hit, I think.
Okay.
So I'm just skipping through it to get to that.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves before the explosion.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
No?
Shoot!
Like, I mean, I could...
That Kyoko there is just a ghost.
Fake nails?
Impossible.
Okay, then prove it.
The dead body wasn't wearing gloves.
They got burnt up.
Then she was wearing.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing... Because that corpse is absolutely...
This entire discussion is idiotic.
That Kyoko... Okay, then prove...
The dead body was.
They got burnt up in the explosion.
Then she was wearing gloves.
Well, yeah, she must have been wearing gloves.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. No, there's whoever it was. I imagine trying to wear gloves. Besides, it'd be pretty weird for someone who's.
Jeez, man, you don't know women, huh? They're complicated like that.
If anyone doesn't know women,
Well,
Here's-
Kyoko...
these gloves were custom made to the side. If I wore fake nails, the gloves.
Then that's that.
Which should have been obvious.
Okay, so then, who's the real victim?
That's the first thing I said.
Ah, yes. Okay, so we know that the victim is probably the 16th student whose name I never remember. Okay.
If Kyoko really is still alive, then who died?
A good question.
Gotta be some way to figure it out. I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma file. Well, if we can't identify the body...
Then there's nothing else we can do, right?
So the tattoo. Yeah, like we have 6 people alive so far, so counting the 16th student that we recently found about, 10 people are dead.
If Kyoko really is still alive,
Then who died? There's gotta be some... I don't think so. The face was scorched beyond recognition, and there wasn't any description in the Monokuma. Well, if we can't identify the body...
then there's nothing else we can do, right?
I think that's what I need to do. Alright, so this again.
Then who died? There's gotta be some... I don't think so. And there wasn't any description in the Monokuma. Well, if we can't identify the body...
There we go.
No, that's wrong.
Yeah, well, we know Kyoko's alive,
There
but
was one clue left behind that we can use to identify the body.
What? For real? If you're lying, you'll die a...
Cruel and unusual death.
She's just being stupid. Ignore them, Makoto. Tell us what you're talking about.
yeah, I like the trap techno person. He was cool. And we
key
also
to
sadly
figuring out
lost
who it
his
was.
program alter ego last chapter.
Is the tattoo on...
Oh, yeah. Her master must have made...
Seriously?
No, that's not it.
Oh,
Yeah. Oh, we have the Fenrir stuff. Where can we... This?
I got it!
Okay.
The Fenrir Mercenary Corps. That's the name of the military group Mukuro Ikusaba belongs.
Okay.
To show that they're a... would get attacked.
then...
The dog. Okay, no. Yes, we have lots of death. Wolf. I think. puppy.
Now I understand.
Yes, we need a sequel to Twin Tails. Go tell them to make that.
The representation of
Fenrir, the Wolf of Ragnarok. He's the child of the trickster.
Man, after all...
A wolf tact.
exactly. Which means that person. So it must. What?
Hold on.
You sound surprised. Yes, indeed. The trial.
Are you saying the mastermind is...
No. It means we were...
But I mean, being the...
Maybe we shouldn't have been thinking of... After all, looking at her profile, all it said was that she... If I remember correctly, Kyoko.
Yeah.
So that means...
And who was... She's been gone this whole time? Usually when there's a scene where an...
So you're saying she wasn't, which would mean she was the same...
Then, who's the real mastermind?
So they're using like how stories work to figure this
Must
out.
have been the hope...
No, the headmaster has nothing to do with it.
But how can we trust that? We all...
My information was not wrong.
Okay. We're in the middle of a trial right now. Figure, please limit all future prattle.
Fine. Uncovering the identity, no matter what happens, we will find out.
I have officially decided to completely ignore all attempts at provocation.
I don't know, Kuma.
Now, just so nobody's confused, let me state this one more time for the record. The reason we're having a class trial, hammer that point.
What you're saying is that both the victim and the culprit are part of the student body?
Then, one of us killed Mukuro?
Wait, no. There's a chance.
Nope. There are only 16 students in...
Seriously?
Who did it?
Get a hold of yourself. We've already narrowed down the...
Huh?
I'm sure you realize who I'm talking about, right, Makoto? Who the evidence points to?
Makoto and...
I got it! You've narrowed it down to...
Why do you say that?
Allow me to... Just after nighttime last, at that point... So, the murder must have taken place after I left the garden. However, you're up...
The gym?
That's right. The four of us, the whole time, we were very careful, all of which is to say, the...
Are me and Makoto...
Exactly.
I have something...
Are you thinking of raising an up...
Well, before that, doing that might reveal some kind of clue.
Whatever you want. Somebody go ahead and help him out.
Me and Byakuya can both confirm that the body wasn't in the garden at... Well, it was after night, so the murder must have happened after 10 p.m.
Okay.
Then I guess we can say the time frame for the murder was between then and when we found the body? Oh, but what time did we find the body?
The one who
Like
saw
9?
the body first was
I got it! The body must have been discovered at
Yep,
9 a.m.
Casino No Liars
since
next to
that's when
Byakuya.
Toko went to get the pickup.
He's right.
So we can be totally sure the murder happened.
For me, I was already asleep before nighttime hit. But I'm sure I met up with everyone else before 9 this morning.
We ran into
Yeah.
each other in the Oh yeah! Right around
7:30 before, or the time the sprinklers went on.
Which means from 10 p.m. to 7:30 a.m., you don't have an alibi.
Exactly. And then you have the time of the sprinklers. Yep.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night and 9 o'clock in the morning.
Yep, and Makoto doesn't have an alibi for most of that time.
Yeah, from 10 o'clock to 7:30.
That's more than enough time to commit murder, I should think. So Makoto, if you have
Any objections, now would be the time.
We've established a time frame for the murder. It took place somewhere between 10 o'clock at night.
No, that's wrong.
Yep, there you go.
Actually, the murder couldn't have happened any...
And what makes you...
Because of the sprinklers are set to go... So if the body had been in the... Then it should have been complete...
Oh, hold on! The body what?
Sorry, Toko.
I'm wrong? Are you saying only the mouth down south was wet? How dare you spew such indecent words!
Wait, what?
No, I'm saying that the body...
What do you mean by denying the sprinkler? Are you trying to deny my entire existence?
Yes, I deny her existence.
If you really think it's you...
Yeah. Oh wait, this game?
I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! Hold on! Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. Are you trying to blame me? I admit nothing. I hate you. No, no, no! I don't know anything! How can you say it wasn't
This should prove it. Just remember what the body was... The top half of the body... If the sprinklers got the...
So they only got the top. I'm so sick of her.
Let's just... The reason only the top...
Because you doused her with water.
While the body was still on fire.
Oh.
So if the sprinklers didn't get the sometime after the sprinkler...
Which means she must have been killed sometime between...
But Makoto's alibi was only...
So there's no way Makoto could have done it!
In which case, the only one...
Yep.
I'd just like to say one thing. If you vote for me, and I die here, the mystery of this school will stay hidden forever. Which is why I can't let that happen.
So are you saying...
Of course I'm not. This is a trap the mastermind has laid for us.
A trap?
We're this Stop wasting time! Stop wasting it!
Shut up, you!
You got it, boss! Shutting up now!
Anyway, Kyoko, you...
Huh?
She thought Mukuro was the ult, so she killed her to try. But you made one catastrophe, and as a result, we were forced into...
So...
If she had a motive, and no
I'm not the only one without an alibi.
Wait, she's
Makoto's
blaming me?
explanation is still insufficient.
Huh?
The sprinklers didn't get the body wet, but that doesn't mean... Because you see,
Interesting.
all it would take is covering the body with a certain something to...
The tarp.
I got it! You're talking about the...
You catch on quick. You're right. All you'd have to do, in fact, that the dirt pattern on the tarp can attest to that. Only one side of the tarp got dirt. The side that faced down over the... This proves that the killer used the tarp.
But why would they go to all that...
Most likely so they could cloud the... In other words, to create an...
Wait, what?
Wait.
And what might that... By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp... It was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty.
So...
By covering the body with the tarp, the killer prevented it from getting wet.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty on one side is because the sprinkler got that side.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless, right?
It's because that side was protected from the water.
Shoot!
By covering the body
Body with the killer prevents.
So the reason the tarp was only dirty is because the sprinkler got that side wet.
But the underside of the tarp, it was totally spotless.
It's because that side was picked since it was facing. Of course it didn't get dirty!
By covering the body, the killer prevents.
So I think it's probably the last one for
The
this.
underside, it was totally.
It's because that side was since it was facing down. Of course it didn't get dirty!
By covering the body, the killer prevents.
So the reason that
I want a skill that makes this bullet hit
underside, it
quicker.
was totally.
It's because that side was protected from the water. Since it was facing down toward the body, of course it didn't get dirty!
There you go.
No, that's wrong. Actually, one side being clean is because the blood wasn't dry before the body got blown up. Byakuya said it himself. If you put a tarp on a body and...
Well, maybe the culprit
If they had, they would.
Oh!
more than that. What if the very blood we saw on the body? What if, after the killer used, they then covered the body in blood that didn't belong?
You mean someone else?
I know! They could have grabbed some. That's what Hifumi did, right?
No, that's the killer got the blood from right there in the garden.
The plant? The chicken!
I got it! Could it have been...
What?
When I checked the chicken coop... But after the murder...
So, you're saying, man!
Killing a living thing just to do something like.
I wonder if the killer had to get the blood from this. Anyway, there's no denying that.
Perhaps, but even so. You said the culprit used the tarp to avoid the water and then covered the body in blood, right? But if that's the case, then the blood should... But that's not what we saw. The ground was...
I have to agree. Maybe they didn't apply the blood at the scene.
They covered it beforehand?
When you discovered the body, was it wearing the coat like you normally would?
I think so. Wait, no. The head was through the neck hole, but the arms weren't in the sleeves.
Then that settles it.
Sorry, I'm having a.
Here's what happened. The murder took place before the sprinklers went off, but the body didn't get wet because the killer covered it with the tarp. Then, later, at the same time the killer was gathering up the tarp, they pulled the coat over the body. The coat they'd already covered in blood. This series of cover-ups was meant to disguise the actual time the murder occurred. They wanted us to think the murder happened sometime.
If that's actually what took place.
But wouldn't they have had to go back to the garden?
That actually wouldn't have been... Huh? They already had the coat ready. They'd be done in no time.
Maybe.
Hina, after you met up with...
Oh no, I headed off to the.
Then he had plenty of time to... Don't bother saying it's not possible.
I must admit, Kyoko's reasoning is... Well then, it looks like Makoto's alibi is no good.
For serious, man? Hey, why don't we let luck...
Oh!
See? Pretty...
No, not that.
Well, don't just stand...
You know that knife we found all black and burnt?
The one we found stuck in the bot...
It was the...
According to the Monokuma file? So? What?
I'm pretty sure that's what I thought when I first saw.
Is Kyoko trying to frame Makoto?
You don't seem surprised. Then why did you...
It's not that I hit it.
Suspicious. The knife we found stuck in the body came from Makoto. Now I'm totally convinced he did it.
So, okay, what's his reasoning going to be?
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave to Makoto.
It really is, isn't it? I was afraid of that.
if he did have that knife before, then that seals it. Makoto did it!
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her, right? So there's no question. You took that knife of yours and killed her with it.
What a horrible man you are, Makoto.
The knife we found lodged in the dead body.
It's the same one we gave.
It really is, isn't it?
If he did have that knife, that seals it. Makoto did it.
Just because I had the knife once, that automatically makes me the killer?
Well, getting stabbed is what killed her.
No.
No, that's wrong. Wait, hold on. That should be clear from the description.
Lies! We never talked about...
No, don't you remember? The killer covered the dead body with the tarp. And then, in other words, the victim never...
Okay, fine.
So... the knife had been thrust through... Meaning, if she wasn't stabbed, obviously the stab wound isn't what...
Maybe you stabbed her twice.
I got it! The Monokuma file clear...
Oh yeah, it sure did.
Then the knife...
was just another piece of camo... They probably stabbed her to draw it... exploding the body after... The explosion severely damaged. It was all the killer's
So they wanted us to notice the stab wound. They meant for us to latch onto the knife as the...
Oh, hey, I have a question. What's the deal with that explosion anyway?
If you bothered to put that lump...
Well, if you're so smart...
I'll tell you. I bet some unknown...
I might be dumb, but even I'm not dumb enough to believe that.
Go ahead, Makoto.
The bomb?
I got it! After the
Okay.
explosion, we found a tiny... That fragment
Huh?
That's only natural. Because of... We saw this... It's part of a...
Oh!
Anyway, the culprit's motive is becoming more and more... They wanted the knife wound to look like... And the only one who would benefit from that
Kyoko?
is the only other possible...
Hold on a second.
What's the problem?
Well, I just feel like... We need to think this...
That's true.
Fine. I have no problem. It won't change the facts of...
Okay.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already totally dead when that happened.
And it wasn't
wish.
because of the knife, right? And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah.
Pedro?
According... That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body. Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's
explosion.
fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah. She was already...
And it wasn't because of the knife. And then there's only one other thing.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on...
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
No.
Then, shall we continue? The victim's fatal...
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't because of... Then there's...
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
And
No.
more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate?
Okay, what's the Monokuma file say? Before the blast.
The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even. Then there's only.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her head.
No, wait.
Shoot!
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure. I guess.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even because of. Then there's only one.
Oh, yeah. That's gotta be it. And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire
Okay, so I need
body.
it's back to the head, and then I use that saying we don't know.
Then shall we continue? The victim's fatal.
The explosion didn't kill.
Well, yeah.
And it wasn't even. Then.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it. There was evidence that showed she was hit on the back of her.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
The explosion didn't kill her for sure.
Well,
This is
yeah.
annoying.
And it wasn't even. Then.
Oh yeah. That's gotta be it.
Come on.
And more than that, the
Okay,
victim
come on,
had
get
suffered
through this.
countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue
Wait.
the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined, correct?
The explosion didn't kill her.
Well,
Oh
yeah.
crap! I lost
And
it.
it wasn't even. Then.
Oh yeah.
That's gotta be it.
Grab
There was
that.
evidence that showed she was hit on
Okay.
the back.
And more than that, the victim had suffered countless wounds across her entire body.
Then, shall we continue the debate? The victim's fatal injury has yet to be determined.
There we go.
No, that's wrong. Mukuro died because of
What about the wounds all over the rest of
the Monokuma file makes.
Oh yeah, good point.
Okay, then we're safe in assuming.
But then the Monokuma file said.
Oh, I bet it was the.
How is that even possible?
Well, maybe they helped.
No way! I wouldn't mind.
No thanks. I bet you just.
I'd love to.
We want to figure out what killed her.
We already know.
So what was?
Go ahead and tell them, Makoto.
I got it! Mukuro was hit in the back. And that something was the Titan.
Arrow. That's what the culprit.
Indeed.
Are you sure?
Hey!
I'm not back talking anything.
It's like all of them put together.
The titanium arrow. It was in the dojo locker, right? I have no doubt that was the murder weapon.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma file, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe, right? It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
But if it's multiple,
Back to Master! You have no right!
The titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt that.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced. What's the problem?
Well, because in the Monokuma, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as it seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master, you have no right!
so it's either it's a duct tape.
The titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound convinced.
Well, because in the Monokuma, it said the weapon must have. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master, you have no right!
Yeah, Master is Byakuya because Toko
The
has
titanium
problems.
arrow. It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound.
Well, because it said the weapon must have been about as thick. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Talking back to Master.
You have no right!
Yeah, because the arrows is plural. You see that or duct
The
tape.
titanium, it was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound good.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about. It seems like an arrow would just be too thin.
Shoot!
Okay, so I need you to duct
The
tape then.
titanium arrow.
It was in the dojo. I have no doubt.
Are you sure?
You don't sound good.
Well, it said the weapon must have been about as thick as a metal pipe. It seems like an arrow would just be.
There you go.
No, it's wrong. You're right. Just the one arrow would have been too weak. That's why the killer used another weapon.
Okay, 1 second.
Another weapon?
Inside the dojo locker. The killer probably used
There you
bundling
go.
them together using the... And that's exactly...
It's similar to Aesop's fable about the bundle. One stick is weak, but put them together.
Damn, that's hard.
How is it harsh?
Anyway, that as for who the culprit is, it was you.
I've never been to the
Oh no, you absolutely have.
How can you say that was.
Because we have proof of...
Oh,
Well, surely you don't intend. You know what will happen if you cover for the culprit, the death of us all.
of course.
Then show us. Show
Yeah. It definitely sounds like Kyoko did it, but...
I got it! The one thing that proves key right here.
And how does that prove
Because
it was in my room?
Don't bother trying to play
But she
dumb.
didn't have the key to her room, so she couldn't have put it in there to put it back away.
That key is just your non-existent alibi. This all proves that you...
hold on a sec.
Not this again.
No, it's not. There's one more thing I need to ask. Kyoko. Last night. Why? That's what I need to...
I was just protecting you.
What?
That's enough. The time for...
Wait, I'm warning you. Don't make...
I knew you were stubborn.
Really? But you... Can you tell me I'm wrong?
I should know.
Okay.
Those words you just spoke. What do you mean?
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone here.
Huh?
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit. Is that what you're saying?
You stated a theory earlier. You said I hid the evidence of my crime in the dojo locker, and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Those words you just spoke.
Exactly. I'm not the killer. You should understand that.
Byakuya,
Master would never.
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
is that what you're...
You stated it. You said I hid the evidence of, and then left the locker key in my own room. But could I really have done that?
Oh!
You just spoke.
Exactly what I said. I'm not the killer. You should understand that more than anyone.
Byakuya, what are you hiding?
Yeah.
Master would never hide something from me!
There's proof that you aren't the culprit.
Yep, there you go. Byakuya was trying to frame her, but why would he do that?
If I'm right, Kyoko... Because she had given...
I see. And if I had the key...
Then obviously without my room key. Am I wrong?
It would appear not.
Then you're finally
So... Trap. Ooh. We're gonna let it go.
Well, have you decided to accept? I see. So you still I suppose we have to admit that Kyoko...
But...
I mean, Bianca...
You! But of course I have an alibi. I couldn't possibly have killed it.
Well, someone had...
There's only one other possibility. Someone could have had the key on them, then once they arrived at the scene, pretend...
What? It had to be Makoto. Right?
I don't see any other...
Wait a second! You
Did I
got it
pick
all
wrong?
Let's think about it one more time.
Huh?
First of all, there's something off about this Mukuro, who we didn't even know exists, and Kyoko even said, it's a...
Okay! Huh? Time's up! Class trial...
What?
What do you mean time's up?
It's because you were late, so we had to push back the start time.
Oh.
So then, it's time for
voting time.
Okay.
Now, who will be chosen? Hey, hold on! What's it gonna be? What's it?
Makoto?
Sorry.
Yes, indeed.
What?
Yep. Hey! Shing! Thrills! Chills!
So Makoto's about to be executed? Yeah, the only idea I have is like when the masked person attacked him, like he killed her in his sleep, like sleepwalking.
I don't expect you to forgive me.
Let's give it every...
Unless this ties into my theory is that they're like in some sort of simulation, or like this isn't completely real, so he's gonna not die here. But yeah, but this could be a bad ending, but I mean, didn't I save afterwards? Did I? Unless someone saves him here. Yeah, the pink blood would make sense for it not being real. Okay, now if someone's gonna save him, now's a good time for it. Wait, alter ego? He's like, can we take you to the secret room? What is going on here?
It would seem...
What the heck?
In other words...
Yaha!
Calm down. In other words...
What did you...
So...
Yeah, I'm gonna keep playing for a while. Oh. Yeah, I forgot about that. So is this like a flashback? Yeah. That's what I'm thinking, like if I like expose her lies, then maybe she would. So is he like, what the heck? So now he's back in reality? I have absolutely no idea what's happening, Astro, but they're probably spoilers if you wanted to play this when I'm done. Oh yeah, because he was dumped into the garbage pit, so I guess he still is alive, or... Yeah, Ultra Ego saved him. Okay. Wait, an airplane? Why is there an airplane in the... So many questions. Okay, so I guess that's when it's on, then there's... Wait, what else? Oh, a Monokuma thing? Why is there a Monokuma thing in the... whatever that thing is? Does he have his key on him still? Yep. He is a shonen main character. Huh? Food?
Just a second. It smells... Indeed. So...
Yeah, I'm glad to see you. I have. So... Okay. Yay, food! So we have the... Does Kyoko have the key, or does the key that she stole? I mean, yeah, like, didn't I just talk to her?
So... You... Indeed. However...
Which is...
It's true. In other words...
Which is...
Indeed. Makoto.
Yeah.
That's right. It would seem... Hey. Indeed.
Yeah, okay, so they stole everyone's memory to a degree.
However... Why is that? Correct.
What if she's a mastermind?
However...
I should... My goal isn't to get out of here. It's...
Listen.
If Makoto is the mastermind...
Hey. Correct.
But I talked to her twice!
So...
Okay, that would make
Correct.
sense.
So... In other words, no matter what,
So,
however, so, it's true.
Yeah, okay.
Indeed. Correct. However, so...
Anything else from Kyoko?
However... However... Anyway... Indeed. Correct. That's right.
Yeah.
In other words... Hey.
That...
Indeed.
What?
Anyway... Correct. However, correct. Indeed. Correct.
Uh-huh.
In other words, Makoto. Indeed. That's right.
Yeah, that event.
It would seem... Indeed.
I still don't get how that chapter title fits. No deaths in it, or kind of no deaths. So it's a group of people?
Anyway...
So...
Indeed. That's right.
Yep.
It's true. Indeed.
Well, that's a chapter title.
Hey. So... Wrong. Right. Indeed. It's true.
So she's a family of elves. Okay.
However, What?
Huh?
Wrong. However, So...
I mean, why go out of your way to do that?
However... Right. However... So... However... Correct.
It seems like going through a lot of work which you didn't see him to begin with. Okay.
Wrong. Hey.
I mean, I would not disagree with that. Like, family's cool. I have part of my family watching this, maybe, so yes, family's cool, but like the connection of like really caring about someone or having like that bond, that like family does not necessarily mean that. Okay.
Indeed. That's right.
Well, there we go.
Whew.
I mean, go find everyone else.
Listen. So then, in other words, however, because, so, right. Indeed. Shall we go?
Why the gym? All right. Let's see, where will this go? The gym. Wonder what we'll find. I'm kind of curious what we'll find on the second floor of the dorms, too. Well, is it? Yeah, because that's where Sakura fought him and where they found the inactive Monokuma.
Well now, well now, well now, well now.
Hi, Monokuma.
I don't believe it! Pung, pung!
What?
Shing! You're making...
Right.
What?
However, now, if...
Huh? Hey!
Because... In other words... However... Right. Indeed.
It's right there.
However...
Yeah.
Am I wrong? Listen to me.
Well?
Well... That doesn't matter. That's right.
Pung, pung!
Because... However...
What the heck?
Indeed. Hey.
Uh-huh.
Indeed. Listen to me. Hey. That's what we have to do. It's true. It's time for one last showdown. Hey.
Yeah, that would be a good way to end the game.
What's wrong?
Zero time possible.
In other words,
You guys!
Oh boy. This
I can barely contain myself!
his voice actor enjoys this way too much.
Bear it! You guys! I can barely contain myself!
it's true.
You guys!
Listen to me. Hey,
What's wrong?
hey,
Yes. Oh, that pun took me a second to get.
listen.
Now I'm... Hey!
Hey,
Okay. So we need to figure.
however, whew. So, because... So,
Yeah.
listen. Indeed. However, in other words, so... It would seem...
Yeah.
In other words... Correct. Hey. That's right.
Okay.
It's true.
But then, if they're watching that, wouldn't they know that the Makoto's not the real killer because they would have seen that on the camera? Unless the mastermind might not be broadcasting everything all the time.
Makoto. In other words... At the very least...
Right.
Indeed. Right. It's true. Indeed. In other words...
Uh-huh.
However... Wrong. Whew.
Yeah.
However... Correct.
Right.
Hey. However... Anyway, shall
Yeah,
we
because
go?
if one of them is the mastermind still, but they just don't know it, or they... I feel like I can trust them all, though, but maybe that's not exactly right. Oh, wait. Where are they? Oh, nighttime. So I guess go back to the inn? Huh?
Whew.
That's not English!
However,
Is that...
You guys!
Jeez. You're like a stubborn little cockroach, you know that?
I'm just asking to make sure, but you're not a ghost.
Yep.
What?
What the heck?
And they're on the other side of the room for me. Cool.
Makoto.
Yes.
It's true.
Which is...
In other words,
Huh?
How about that?
wrong.
I see.
Huh?
That's right. However,
What did you say?
however,
Huh?
Yep.
correct.
Naturally.
Don't be mean!
About that.
But...
Anyway,
I hate you!
anyway,
Interesting.
But...
Huh?
Indeed.
I see.
Huh?
So, in other words... In other words... That's right.
Or unless the mastermind is someone who was already killed, and the Monokuma is just an AI doing the rest.
No way!
Indeed.
Well... But...
I'm right?
Unless it's like really good AI.
This the school announcement. You've all probably figured this out by now, but at this point, the killing game has now entered true ending mode. So, in the name of fairness, I will unlock every room in the school. Look wherever you want. Solve the...
That's fine. In the name of my family. Goodbye.
Hey.
Can we have Jill back? She seems helpful, if insane.
Indeed.
You know?
Just a second.
How about that?
But... 'cause, I mean... Huh? But... okay.
Okay.
Indeed. However... So...
Yep.
So then... Correct. Makoto.
Okay. Yep. So I think I'm near the second floor dorm, so let's do that one first. I'm gonna save it because I think I'm gonna probably quit in like 15 minutes or so. Yeah, I'm definitely finishing this game tomorrow though. Not because I care about the stream or anything, but it's like I want to see how this thing ends. I definitely should do a video about this game. Yep. The heck? Because like there's a war of some kind? Like the school is bombed? Blood? Okay, I guess I can't really like investigate the hall. Whoa! What the heck? I mean, okay, that's nice, I guess. The restroom. And then I guess that's all? There's a giant... What's on the outside though? Like, why can't I see the outside from here? Oh, unless that's part of the ceiling or something beyond the wall? Okay, fine, use the guy's restroom. So nothing? I guess it's just a normal restroom. Huh? A locker room of some kind? This one's... These looks like they've been destroyed, so is there anything behind them? This one? So I'm guessing this is the same. And this one's kind of off, so maybe. Okay. The headmaster's room?
Correct. Indeed.
The wall? Ooh. Uh-huh.
So... Indeed. Indeed. However, it's true. Whew.
So that might be the key, is the password will get us like that, so... There's a computer. Anything else? Monitor.
It would seem... However, in other words...
A group, okay.
However... Whew. Correct. What?
Ooh. Granted, if it's a good headmaster, they just make it like a random thing that would not be easy to guess like that.
Well... Hey.
Huh!
Why?
Okay, what's in there? Yeah, like what's in there?
Makoto. It would seem... Anyway...
What?
I see.
Explain!
Wrong. Correct.
And you must have been dead for a while, I think.
So...
So unless it's like consciousness is in the computer controlling Monokuma.
In other words... Why would you...
What is he...
Why?
Yeah, I'm getting tired. Is there anything in here?
Hey. Well? Now, if...
And anything in here?
Hey.
Yeah, but
because
you need to better like filter that. Okay, so what will we find in here?
In other words, it would seem Hey. So... Hey. Correct. Just a sec.
Okay.
Anyway.
And like, who put his bones in there? Okay, so it's the head. So one of them? Maybe Byakuya, just because like he sees this as a game, so if he's playing for the perspective of the mastermind. what other way could there be? Well, for that question, you'll have to join me next time because I am going to call it here because it's been over 2 hours. So I definitely want to know how this ends. Yes, keep an eye on the Twitter because I'll announce when I'm streaming, probably earlier tomorrow, so I can like wrap this up over how long it takes. This game is good though. I like this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, everyone. I will talk to you. Wrong button. This button. Talk to you next time. Stop.